Am I lagging? I'm sorry if I'm lagging. I hate watching lagged videos. So I haven't done an OCS video in a while, and I have attained a lot of information. So this is for Navy Officer Candidate School. So if you're trying to go enlisted, this probably isn't the video for you, but this is the video for those that are going to the 4-year institution in order to apply to OCS, go to OCS, and become a commissioned officer. Now, I called a officer recruiter. I'm going to actually put a whole lot of links down below for everyone to just click and, go to wherever they need to go to get certain information they want to get about certain things. But I was talking to a lieutenant in Atlanta, Lieutenant Smith, and he told me, to make sure I stay in shape and make sure my grades are up, my GPA is up. Talk to a recruiter the beginning of my senior year, because I want to go in right after I graduate is my goal. And he said that way you can do all your paperwork, and he'll tell you, if he or she will tell you if you need to take another class or two to boost up your GPA. He'll suggest, you do a little bit more work on your physical aspect if you need to. Also, doing it at the beginning of your senior year, it helps because the longest process is waiting for the board to meet, as I mentioned in my other video. So make sure you do it in the beginning of senior year if you want to go straight after graduation. Also, with more research that I have done, I have found pre-entry physical fitness. This is actually on the NROTC website for the obviously the ROTC. Also, little information that I discovered. If you're just now looking for colleges to go to, if you're still in high school at this current moment, say this is your junior year, and you want to graduate as an officer, you can go to the United States Naval Academy. You have to apply your junior year. You can also go to a college that offers NROTC, and then if you take those, you have science courses you have to take, then you do the physical aspects, and if you graduate with that, you have a chance to become a commissioned officer in the Navy branch. So that's something that I wish I would have known. You have to be a freshman to do NROTC, though, because you have to apply for the Navy scholarship, even if you want to pay for it yourself, because I tried to do so, and Lieutenant Lovelace, I tried to apply for Savannah State. They told me that since I had too many credits, I wouldn't be able to do it, because you have to have less than 30 credits, because you have to apply for the scholarship even if you do pay for it yourself. You have to apply for it, and you can't apply for it if you have more than 30 credit hours. Also, if you want proof of that information, you can go onto the NRT website for the Navy. They have a legitimate official website for NROTC, and they will tell you, hey, this is what you have to have, this is what you need, and this is what won't get you accepted. Also, you have to have a 3.0, I want to say, during the whole time. Also, graduation, to be competitive, you have to have a 3.6. To be competitive, 3.5, 3.6. I was informed that some recruiters won't accept your paperwork. Because they'll tell you, hey, this might be kind of waste of time, because they'll base it off of what they've been seeing come through. But if you want to do it anyway, they'll probably do it, but they're just trying to have your best interest. They'll tell you, what score you have to make. I want to say the competitive score is about 40 on your ASTB. I don't know if I'll find the links for it and put it under there too, so you guys can see that. It's from the old test. They have changed the test. I've heard they've changed the test. Now this is study guide information, I'm guessing, based off old tests. So this would just give you an imagination of what's going on. Also, back to the whole pre-entry. Right. These workouts are for people that lack in areas. I'm a horrible runner, and they give you weeks to do, and you can build yourself up in these amount of weeks. At the end of the training, you'll be able to run 4 miles in 32 minutes, because week 1 is walk, 2 miles in a X amount of time. Then the next one's walk 3 miles. And after that, it's run for 2 minutes, walk 3 minutes, repeat 5 times. Walk 3 minutes, run 2 minutes, repeat 5 times. And run 4 minutes, walk 1 minute, repeat 5 times. And these are over weeks, mind you. And then after that, it's like do 2 miles within 24 minutes. Also, I'm going to have down there weight and height requirement. And then I'm going to see if I can find the elliptical training. That way you guys can look at that too, because that's what I'm doing as well. And then I'm going to try to put the nutrition link down there as well. Now, I also put videos down there that I've seen on YouTube about OCS and why it's better to go as an officer than it is as an enlisted, the benefits of it. Not saying one is better than the other, but the benefits of one and the benefits of the other. Some people want to go enlisted, some people don't. Let's see, what else do I know for you guys to tell you? One thing. I don't want to go to OCS by myself. So if you are watching these videos and you are going to Navy OCS and you're a fall or spring 2016 graduate, let me know, because that's around the time that I'm graduating, and it'd be nice to go with somebody that I know, or it'd be nice to have that relationship with someone that, you know, you're going through the same thing with each other. That'd be great. Or if you want that too, you know, if it's mutual, we can do that. Let me see. I guess a little words of wisdom for those. Not everyone is meant to be a leader. A leader knows when they need to be led. So if you don't make it to OCS, or you like, OCS is not for me, being an officer is not for me, don't look down upon yourself. That's okay. Because a good leader knows when they need to be led. And not everyone's meant to be a leader. Because leaders have people to enforce what they're trying to do. And if there's no one there to enforce those things, then there's no establishment. There's no point of having a leader. So it's always great if you don't want to be a leader. I definitely told myself to make a list so I wouldn't be staggering, but I'm failing. OCS, this is also what I found. You have to pay. You have to buy certain parts of the uniform. I'm going to put the link up for the OCS website. Also, I'll put that link there. You have to pay for certain parts of the uniform. You have to find your own transportation there. Somebody said they rode with their recruiter. The recruiter took them. However, that's probably because their recruiter isn't far away from Rhode Island, and it is in Rhode Island. So for those who don't like the North, or those who are afraid of going past Dixieline or away from the good old West Destiny, that's where we're going. Also, you have to pay for the plane, you have to pay for the cab to get you there, and on the official website, they have a list of cabs that are accepted. They already have approval to go onto base. And if you get the cab that doesn't, you have to wait and do all that work too. Also, you do have to go to MEPS, I believe. I believe that's what I've been hearing. You do have to go to MEPS to make sure, you know, you're legit tip-top shape to swear you in. And there you go. Be sure to talk to a recruiter, though. Make sure you build a relationship with your recruiter. That way, y'all have this relationship. Oh, also, what I found out, for those who have ADHD, and you have been diagnosed with ADHD and it's on record, don't lie about it, because they probably will search you out. This is what I have been reading, and this is what I saw on a Navy official website. If you're in school and they offer you accommodations, you have to show that you haven't accepted accommodations for at least 12 months. Now, for my school, we have disability accommodations with their, like, SARS, like you have a student accommodation forms, and you give it to your teacher and they allow you, you know, to take your test separately. Those are accommodations. Being able to apply for your classes early, that's an accommodation. Medication is accommodation. You have to show that you can function fully without any accommodations. Also, if you have ADHD, your GPA does matter, because they're going to look at your GPA and see it. They're going to relate it as ADHD has affected your GPA. Like if you have a low GPA, but you have a high ASTB score, and someone has a high GPA and a high ASTB score, they may not look at you because they feel like your ADHD is the reason why you had a low GPA. Also, when I was talking to the lieutenant, he says your character is what they really look at also. If you have a poor character, they're not going to want to pick you because you're not a leader, how they see it. So join organizations that reflect leadership. That way you'll be more appealing. Don't do drugs. Don't get caught doing drugs. Don't do anything that's going to blemish your leadership. Also, on the website, they show you what degrees go for what jobs. So if you're, you are in that four-year institution and you're like, I want to base my major off of my job, or I wonder what I can get with my major. I know for political science, I can do Intel, which really interested me. So you can look under the jobs and they'll tell you requirements, like qualifications and requirements and etc. And that's something that's also on there if you needed to look. I feel like I'm missing things, but I feel like I'm not at the same time. Also, you have to score outstanding. I think it is outstanding on, so say you're in NRCC and they have like that, the chart, satisfied, failure, excellent, outstanding. You have to score outstanding in OCS, basically. You have 12 weeks, and if you mess up or you fail something, they'll push you back. So that's also something you probably might want to look at. I think that would be all. If you have any questions, ask me. I noticed not too many people looked at the other video, but that's okay. People did look at it, so that means somebody got information from it, and it's been so long since I put another one up. They're probably like, she's nothing. But just hit me up if you guys have any more questions. I may know them. I'll probably call Lieutenant Smith again if I don't. And also, if you're going on the same boat as me, let me know so we can be like this. We can be Navy buddies. We can be OCS leadership buddies like this. Even though I'll probably be in competition when it comes to forms, but whatever. Alright, guys. So I hope everything goes well. And I also will be putting the links down. So make sure you click them. Alright, guys. Later.